Hello art lovers and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ariana and I'm the owner of A Vocalic Art Shop, and today we'll be discussing how to batch create content effectively. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment down below what other videos you'd like to see from me. When you're brainstorming the type of content you want to make sure it is covering these 3 categories. 1, educational. 2, interactive. And 3, inspirational. Keeping those 3 categories in mind, you want to think about 2 to 3 social media sites that you enjoy as a consumer and you think would benefit your product and highlight it at its best. Also picking social media sites that you know you'll be consistent with, because if you're a consumer of it, you're already on it all the time and it just makes life that much easier. So the 3 social media sites I'll be discussing today, because those are the ones that I personally use, are YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Let's talk about the actual content creation part. So I like to make sure that I'm taking photos and videos of whatever content or product I'm trying to show off for my business all in one go. So if I'm taking pictures of my holographic stickers, I'll show you exactly how I do my setup, and I'll take photos on the Canon camera that I'm using right now, different angles, whatever the case may be. Then I'll grab my iPhone and I'll record clips, whether it's like side angles and panning over. I'll just do all sorts of different angles because I know in the future I can utilize that for TikTok videos or Instagram reels. So for instance, if you're already on YouTube per se, but you want to explore doing podcasts, you're not going to sit and do 2 separate videos, 2 separate filming days, right? You can just use your YouTube video, extract the audio from that, maybe cut it down a little bit, and you have a podcast episode. So you want to be thinking like that as you're creating content. How can I do different clips, different pictures that I can use later, I can utilize for TikTok and Instagram reel, and you already have it stored in your phone, so you're not stressed or panicked about creating a product on that day. When creating YouTube videos, I think the best way to be most efficient when you're filming, and in turn helps you when you're editing later, is to create a sort of script for yourself, which is what I did for this video. I literally have my iPad right here, so I have notes to refer to as I continue to film to make sure that I'm on track with everything I want to say and I'm not fumbling over my words a whole bunch. And it just makes it easier for editing later because you're not sifting through a whole bunch of footage of you being like, yeah, oh, crap, I didn't mean to say that type thing. So take a day or 2, relax, listen to some music for writing, which is what I did on Spotify, and just slowly think about the ideas that you would want to have on your YouTube channel, and then create mini scripts for them. Do the research for the types of video you want to do, and so that you have a format ready to go when you go to film. Another idea I thought of while I was editing was to create a music folder that holds all of my background music, so that when I go to edit, I can just pull from the folder and I don't have to go on YouTube to research free downloadable music, and it just makes your editing process that much longer. So it's something that I'm going to continue to work on, and within that music folder you can create subfolders, and I'm going to do it based off of the mood of the music. So if I want some calm background music, I'll have a folder for that. If I want some edgy background music, I'll do a folder for that. That way you have all those resources at the ready and you're not scrambling at the last minute to find background music. Then when it comes to uploading the video, you want to make sure you have your thumbnail ready to go. So as you're processing the video, you're ready to import that thumbnail. So I like to use Canva to do all of my thumbnails. I take a screenshot from my video and then I cut it down, or I cut out my body in Photoshop, pull it into Canva, and do all the decor and the theme colors of my brand logo. That way you're making sure your marketing presence is consistent and people know how to identify you. It's also super helpful when you're going to process your YouTube video that you have a document on the side that has all of your most used hashtags, so you don't have to rethink every time you go to post a video, oh, what should I do? What should I hashtag? It's already ready to go, baby, and you're just like boom, boom, pow, and process. The biggest tip when batch creating content is to schedule all of your posts in advance. You will thank yourself later, because the big thing is when that post goes live, you want to make sure that you're there 30 minutes to an hour after posting to engage with your audience. You don't want to have to worry about thinking about hashtags, captions, all of that mess. It's just going to frustrate you, make you feel overwhelmed. So you want to set yourself up for success, baby, and plan ahead. If you guys are interested in seeing my whole process of content creation and how I take photos and videos for my products, for my business, let a girl know and I can definitely make that happen. With each social media app, you want to make sure that you have a document with all of your most used hashtags. Definitely don't overwhelm your posts with hashtags, because it gives the algorithm an issue with trying to figure out where to place you. So make sure it's concise, to the point, and the groupings that you would want to be identified with. Instagram right now is huge on Reels and also the shopping aspect. I also feel like Instagram is dying, but it's fine. We'll just use it till, a new app comes through. But I highly recommend using Reels because, of course, you're reaching people that don't follow you, and it'll help grow your audience and benefit your community that you're trying to grow or your product that you're trying to sell. So when you're thinking about your Instagram stories, you want to make sure that those posts make sense to what your brand is or your niche. But I don't know, I feel like sometimes that's exhausting because your niche is you living your best life and putting yourself out there. So, post what you want to post, but when you're thinking about your story post or any post really that you make on social media, again, you want to refer back to the rule: is it educational, interactive, or inspirational? Similar to pre-scheduling your posts for YouTube, I highly recommend that for Instagram. There's apps that you can use to do that, such as the Later app, which is connected directly to Instagram and transfers over your analytics and your insights, so you know the best time to post for your page and the best hashtags to use. It has suggestions for you. So that's a great tool if you just want to plan ahead at least a few weeks or something. You can schedule those posts, but I do think the downside to that app is if you want to do a carousel post, so those are the posts with multiple pictures within the post, you do still later have to manually post that and select the photos again and copy and paste your caption. So that's a bit frustrating. I'm hoping they update that soon. Let me know if they have, because I haven't used that app in a few months because, you have to pay for it. So if you're down to pay for an app, that's a great app to use. But if you like the free 99 option, as I do, you can just draft the post and put them in your Instagram. And you're ready to go, baby. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. It is the way to go. Everybody has been talking about it. You can show off your personality as you can YouTube. I will say that, because Instagram is just more like, push, I have my life together. And don't get me wrong, I do the same thing. But I think people are getting exhausted with that, which is probably why it's dying. But TikTok, you're free to be yourself and do whatever kooky craziness that you want to do. So I think it's the best app to show off your personality and, of course, your business or whatever it may be. With that being said, the algorithm also likes you to post 1,000,000 times a day. But I'm finding with TikTok, try not to overthink your content, because as an artist, I want to do the super aesthetic videos and the over-the-shoulder painting and all this stuff, which is cute and gorgeous every once in a while. But they prefer quantity versus quality as far as the algorithm goes. So I've been trying to brainstorm different ideas. I keep a list of TikTok ideas for me that fits my niche, but also I want to explore different techniques. So the other day I did a video where I was making a green juice and just showing around my office super casually. People like when you just talk to them and interact, right? That's one of the 3 categories. So just making it simpler on yourself, do videos of stuff that happen in your day-to-day. I don't know, post your meal, an inspirational quote that you heard. Like, people love that shit, okay? And doing the posts where you use other people's sounds can gain a lot of followers and a lot of interaction, but I've noticed personally with my analytics that when I speak to the camera using my own voice is when I get the most views and the most interactions, because nobody can be you. Whatever content you're making, nobody can be you and do it like you, right? So that's what people want to see. And remember, making content is supposed to be fun. I know this video makes it sound like, oh my god, I have to take all these videos and all these photos, and I'm just like, I don't even know where to start. Again, I'm a big list person. Write out lists so that when you do things, like, you can check them off. I'm big on that, checking it off manually. I'm like, oh my god, I did that, baby. Productivity. I'm telling you, that's the best way to go. Plan, 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 and then execute, execute, execute. Okay? It'll make your life so much simpler, and you'll feel at ease when you're posting, and you'll actually get to enjoy the interactions that you have with the community that you built. I hope you all enjoyed this video and found it extremely helpful and or entertaining and or interactive. See what I did there? Anyways, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below what else you'd like to see from me, whether it's painting tutorials, tip videos, whatever. I'm down to try it out. And have a blessed day. Peace.